Firstly, wipe down the sensor of any built-up dust. Then ensure slider A is pushed over to the far left as displayed. Then put the paper rule back in place using the arrow as displayed as a guide. Check the paper rule and holder to make sure it is also pushed over to the left-hand side. Once completed, drop the arm over the reel and push over slider B to the far left. Finally, drop the ink holder, ensure the rear ink roll is pushed over to the far left-hand side and that there are no creases or slack going into the secondary ink roll. With the printer switched off, place your finger on the blue network button found at the rear and switch the printer on until you can hear a beep. Then proceed to press the network button in quick succession until you get a static orange flash. This is different to the flickering flash. Allow this light to flash for 30 seconds whilst it's looking for the new IP address that's been assigned on the network. Once done, switch off the printer and then switch it back on. Check that the left-hand side green light should be on, the middle light, which is orange, should be flickering, and if your printer has this, the far right will be flashing but should be static after 10 seconds. This means that the printer has picked up an IP address. In order to find out whether the printer has accepted the new allocated IP address, you must hold down the mode button and switch on the printer at the same time, at which point you will receive a series of commands via a printout. One of these commands details printer information. Once you select that, you should be able to find your new IP address. The most regular problem with this process has to do with the Ethernet to server connectivity. Make sure an IP address has been created and allocated by a member of the IT team to ensure a smooth setup.